Hey guys, it's been a few weeks since I've had the chance to talk to you. Last Friday I was on vacation, so I wasn't able to film my normal weekly video, which actually kind of makes my WIP progress kind of sad for 2 weeks. I just thought about that, but it is what it is. It can't be helped. So it's been a few weeks. How have you been? What's happened? What are you working on? All that good stuff I want to know. But I have 2 WIPs to show you again. Seems to be my magic number. And the first one is the Woodland Creature Sampler that I was working on the last time we talked. And if you don't remember the last time that I talked to you, basically the only thing that I had done for the August block was the border and really just some of the grass. I had had a terrible time with Pierre the skunk. He just did not want to come out right. He, the first time I couldn't get his head lined up, and that was because I found out, ripped it out, stitched it again, and then realized that his tiny little torso was off by 1 stitch, but it was enough that it made him asymmetrical and it just looked wrong, so he had to be ripped out twice last month. So he is done and looking rather fancy fine, if I do say so myself. And then I went ahead and stitched up the border for September, so it's all ready to go later this month when I pull them out. It was a frosted pumpkin stitchery kind of couple weeks, guys. Because my second WIP, I don't know why I just don't set this to the side and deal with it after, but I don't think any of us do. We all talk about how we're going to do it after the video, and then we just keep doing it. Anyway, the next one is actually it's still a work in progress, but I'm trying to find, here we go. This is the Once Upon a Time sampler. I think it was from 2014, I think. And this is the August block, and that is what I've accomplished so far. I still have to put in a few musical notes and then August, and then it'll be done. And then once I'm done with that, it's going to be back to Lakeside Fantasy Stitch Along for September, which is the cutest little thing ever. Sorry about that, the lighting's really weird. And then I think maybe I might have to set aside the Stitch Along monthly stuff so I can focus on getting a different WIP done. I really want to work on Labyrinth and get that done. I want that to be, I don't want to say off my shoulders because it's not really a burden, but I don't want to have to worry about it anymore. I want that to be done, so I think that might become a focus piece maybe in September. Definitely want to get Lakeside done because that is the one that I am so far up to date with, and I don't want that to go by the wayside. So that's it for WIPs. I'm trying to think what else I have to tell you about. Oh, I've been trying to find a way to work through, I have a touch of CDO, and I've been trying to think of a way to work through FlossTube. So I am starting a FlossTube rotation. And basically what that is I'm starting with the back videos and working my way forward. The first person that I've actually, and then once I've gotten all the videos caught up, I add the notification in the YouTube app so that I'm notified when a new video is posted, so that way I can stay up to date with it. And so far, the only person that I have in my rotation right now, and I'm working on 2 or 3 other stitchers and getting their videos caught up, But the one person who has notifications turned on right now is Danielle over at Stitcherista. Here on YouTube. She's hilarious, guys. She makes me giggle. She's real. And she's funny. And she doesn't like Michaels. So, if you haven't watched her videos, I think she's up to number 11 now. Definitely go and give her channel a perusing, if you will. But she is so funny. Seriously. Love her videos. The other people that I'm working on right now, trying to start kind of like with the snowball method and work with small numbers of videos and then move into the big boys with hundreds of videos. The next person, Abby Bella Stitch, I think, is the name of the person. I've watched 2 videos, so and kind of been distracted on the one that I watched this morning. And then something Cindy Stitcherella, something like that. I just watched her like 2-minute video before I filmed this. I've been up since 4:30 this morning, so I'm not like 100% with it today. So I apologize if I'm not conveying the important information. It may not be early for some of you, but that is way early for me. Work kind of had me a little bit stressed out. And so at 4:30 this morning, I got up and wrote a 4-page proposal on what I feel we should do to rectify some issues that we're having. So yeah. And neither person was there today to give it to, which I knew. But it will be on their desk for them Tuesday when we get back from the long weekend. We'll see how that goes. So that takes care of the whips and my FlossTube rotation. And now, I don't know if you remember, but I had a heck of a time getting my FlossTube video to upload to YouTube at the beginning of August. I filmed that thing like 4 times and I got exhausted with it, and I think by the time I got to the end of it, I was like, I'm done. I'm not even showing you my haul. This is ridiculous. And so what I'm going to show you, it is now September 2nd. It's actually September 2nd today, actually. This stuff goes back to August 3rd, some of these purchases. So this isn't just like a week, because yeah, the last video I actually talked about pulling back on spending so much, and I've walked away from like 4 or 5 different things because I have enough right now. And my Lowry stand shipped, but apparently it's still being exported from the UK since yesterday. Yeah, I know. Remember, we've kind of been over this. I don't have any patience whatsoever. None. And I know it's the UK. You know, it's a bit over there, but I'm thinking planes. I actually looked it up. It's like 8 hours. I'm thinking should have been here yesterday, because it left yesterday at like 12:30 their time, which is like, math hurts my head right now, 6:30 in the morning our time. So it left at 6:30 in the morning our time yesterday, and it's still out in La La Land right now. I was kind of hoping to have it for the weekend, but I don't think it's going to happen. I've heard that they have crazy fast shipping, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the case for me this week. So hopefully next week I'll have a nice long week to get all comfortable with the Lowry stand. And hopefully like a week after that, whenever I get it, I'll be able to talk to you about it. It finally shipped, and that was my fault. I ordered the 14-inch deep frame extender. It was out of stock. And they had a 20-inch deep one, and I was like, well, my Millennium frames are only 10 inches at the max. I don't need 20 inches. You know, it's more money. It was 2 pounds. 2 pounds more. And in stock. And the 14-inch was not in stock. So I emailed so-and-so, and they were great about it. She just sent me a PayPal invoice for the difference in the two. And then they had a bank holiday last week, which would be this past Monday. So it didn't ship until Wednesday, but still way faster than if I had just left my original order the way that it was. So that will be coming, and I am very excited about that. Next order of business. The post office finally coughed up my mail. Yeah, you ain't gonna believe this shit. Oh, I'm just so worked up about this. Look at that. Look at it. Seriously, I want you to... Those are burn marks. What the heck happened? That's me. But look at this. That's like a shoe print or tire print and scorch marks all over it. Would you believe that only 2 of them were broken and they were resins? Everything else was in good condition. It was fine. I can't tell you how happy that I am because this wasn't insured. And it really should have been because it went to hell and back. Yeah. I can't get over the scorch marks. So I have a friend who works at the post office, and he says it probably got stuck in a belt somewhere, and then when they were cleaning the machine one day, they found it, because this took 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks to get from Minnesota to Illinois. But it's here. And where are they at? Okay. I can finally throw this bag away because I wanted to show you that I wasn't crazy and that the post office is nuts. Anyway, we'll just put that up there for now. But yet, this bag comes in perfect condition. I don't know. I got nothing. But I'm glad that now that I've shown you, that I'm going to show you, I can put them on my board and just, my desk can get cleaned off again. Sort of. It's really kind of a disaster. I really need to work on that. I'm ashamed of that. I can't show you. Anywho, so I had quite a few orders. Well, 2 orders, but yeah, 2 orders come in for needle minders. Still have one lost in transition from the West Coast, but she's filed a claim for them to look for it before we find out what happens to it. I'm sure it's probably lost on a conveyor belt somewhere. Anyway, so different vendor. It actually happened from 2 different vendors within days of each other, because that's my luck, people. Seriously. So Nifty Needle Nannies, these are all her needle minders. I'll start with the lost order. Maybe, if they'll let me. I swear to God, she like changed magnets or something, because oh, they like want to just, oh, it's crazy. Like, they're strong normally, but these are like crazy strong. And now I'm missing one. Oh, no, it's over here. We're good. Okay. Sorry, guys. So, this, I'm trying to get it like, it's really hard to get everything in the eye of the camera that's like clear over here when you want to just put it right in the middle of the phone. Anywho, so here we have the Outlander Sassenach. It's a dagger and it's got thistle, and then the Marauder's map, and on the back of it, it's covered by a magnet, of course, because it's a needle minder. That's its purpose. But on the back, it actually does say, I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. And that's what it looks like on the front. My focus has a hard time. And then, maybe if I move it over here. Nope, that's just the lighting. Anyway, Hogwarts. Uh-oh. My phone's ringing. It's just gonna have to wait. And then it opens up, and it's a magnet. If it rings again, I'm gonna have to stop this video and go get it, because it's part of my husband, because my phone is in airplane mode so that you don't get any notifications or phone calls while we're on the phone, while we're talking. But yeah, it could be, you know, kind of important. Could just be a prescription. Then I got these buttons. She got buttons, guys, and they are amazing. I love them. So Ice Ice Baby with Elsa. They call him Sandy Claus. Kiss the Girl. Ghostbusters. And look at that bell. It's a Ravenclaw bell. How perfect is that? It's that perfect. That's how perfect it is. It could also be Hugo from Carnival. He calls me a lot. Mainly because we were going to go on a cruise. But we're not going to go on a cruise anymore. But you know what. Then, probably because I can't stop buying these. Look at those guys. Beauty and the Beast. May the odds be ever in your favor. My Precious. And look at that Peter Pan. It's got words behind there. I know you can't really see that, but there are words, like from the book. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then my second order came in. And then my mom had, then I also got another Tink and somehow lost a magnet in the shipping debacle bag. But I have I already have one of these and I forgot and I ordered another one. That's how it goes. So then I had a second order because of this one right here. After I placed the big order, I saw this on her Facebook page and I love carousel horses. And I had to have it. So I got a couple of other things while I was at it. And then that one is a Dr. Seuss saying, a person is a person no matter how small. And then the Vikings needleminder is actually for my sister. She and her husband are huge Vikings fans. And then Maleficent was actually supposed to be a part of the other order, but I ended up putting it on this card. And then I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. So that's all the needle minders. Like I said, it's a lot of haul because at the beginning of the month there was just, ugh. I think I already showed this to you. But anywho, Emma, the Owlet, and some extra Thread Heaven. I really feel like I did. Then, you guys are bad influences. I bought my first Soda Stitch, the Pinup Girls. And there'll be others that I'm gonna go ahead and purchase. Oops. So anywho, Soda Stitch Pinup Girls. Love them. And then I was racked a bunch of 4 cross stitch patterns. This is a bookmark pattern. The Hogwarts crest. These are pretty cool. The Penguin Classics, and it's done in a cross stitch. I'm hoping that it doesn't come out as pixelated as it is here. But it'll have to be something that I'll just have to test stitch and see what happens. And then Ariel. So yeah, got a lot of those. I think that's everything for physical. And then I did pick up some, again, the whole month worth of haul that I don't think I've showed you. Got a couple of Heaven and Earth designs, a couple of Etsy purchases. That is Mini Wisdom from Heaven and Earth Designs. It is the Ravenclaw crest, and you can see me reflected in you, and yeah. Maybe if I move it over here. Yeah, that seems to be better. Then I purchased Donut Stitches Frozen, and then Aladdin and the Cinderella one. I really, really, really wanted the Cinderella one, and it took me a little bit to appreciate the Aladdin one, but I really like it. I picked up a few Moe's Sales minis, Keep Calm and Cross Stitch, and then also consider this DM Carpade. I'm thinking about doing Stitch Mania, and I need to have some things that I can work on that aren't massive projects in the beginning. And then Etsy, Dumbledore's Army. Another Etsy purchase. It's a Cinderella cross stitch pattern. Just look at that. I'm not even a huge Cinderella fan really, but their patterns are just, ugh. I love this. Kind of, oh, I don't think that this made it into the bazillion cuts from the August update, the beginning of the month, but my sister's having her first baby. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And a couple of these were purchased in the hopes that if she has a girl, that I can stitch these for her. And then, oh, whoa. I don't even know what just happened there. I'm not even going to pretend. Okay. And this one is from, I think it's from Lindy Stitches on Etsy. And this was totally a baby-inspired pattern for me. And it says, may the road rise up to meet you. Another field hall be let at last. May your friend be a Bingley, your lover, always a Darcy. For every Lydia, may you have a Jane. For every Collins, a Charlotte. And may you dwell in Pemberley each day your whole life through. Don't know if that's really supposed to be more of a wedding or baby, but I was thinking baby for a girl. Just so that you know. I mean, who doesn't want a Jane or a Bingley or a Darcy in Pemberley Hall? And then this was totally a whim purchase. But isn't that awesome? It's Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's Mini Ariadne. I was calling it Mini Adrian, but that's not correct. So, but that's it for me this week, guys. Fairly quick update. I'm hoping to, yeah. So, hoping to get Lakeside Needlecraft done, and then we'll see from there. But I'll see you guys in a week. So have a great night, happy stitching, and we'll see you later.